Welcome to week 6 of our 17-week series as we go through our building center to give you an in-depth look at our building process of your new Palm Harbor home. This week we present sub-assembly.
Hi, this is Howard Broughton. I'm at the Palm Harbor Building Center in Fort Worth, Texas, and today we're going to talk about how we save you money being efficient. So here we are in the back of the plant where they build sub-assemblies. And we build just like anyone else. I don't care whether it's a automobile assembly line or if it's Lockheed. You have two types of folks in a factory. One group of folks assemble things or put things together, and another one takes the assemble part and go install it. Assemblers and installers. Here shows you how they're getting ready for production. They'll take a center set for a shower and build all the parts and pieces offline. So it's all done offline. Then they'll take it to the production line and feed it. Unlike site build takes all the people and move it through the site. We move the house through the people. We're more efficient because all the house and all the subs are in our factory. They clock in every day. They speak English. They understand how to read a tape measure. They're tested. The guys are here every day. They clock in. They do the same floor plans all along. They don't have different conditions like you do outside. Outside you could have the weather elements, rain, sleet, snow, getting onto your lumber, getting into your stuff. You could have theft. You have all those things that happen. You miss a piece, you have to go back to the store. That's very inefficient. Not what we do here on assembly line. So we assemble things. So you can see a simple thing like doing this on a desk where you take a piece of Plumpex, put in an article ring, put the throat on it so you can go ahead and tighten it up, and that tells them where it goes. Having the color being in red and having another one in blue, make sure you never get hot water to your commode. This helps you with your cold and hot lines. They don't do that out in the site, but we're running these as fast as we can through the production line. This makes us very efficient to do this. Plus, this water line is Pumplex. Pumplex you can freeze and it will not burst on you. That's great news if you happen to get your house out there, your electricity goes off, you don't have to worry about your lines. As soon as they get warmed up, they thaw out, the water will flow again. It's colorless, it's odorless. You can buy the same materials at Lowe's or Home Depot for any of the repairs. And this Annika ring that's used right here is just the same ring that's used in the hydraulic system on airplanes. You don't want them to fail, we don't want this to fail. It costs a little more for us to use this, but it doesn't fail. These little knuckles will go into the holes when it's crimped down, and there it sits forevermore. So it's very efficient. They'll pre-assemble things here. Now let's take you to the production line and show you how this pre-assembly saves you even more money as they install it. Follow me. Okay, here's a cabinet system that's already been made in the cabinet shop and brought in. It's going to house the lavatories for the master bath. And as you see, this gentleman's putting in the water lines as he's pushing them up through the bottom of the cabinet, checking the distance where it needs to go. That cabinet was made in a sub-assembly and then brought over, and we have an installer that's going to install it on the production line. This is far more efficient to have people who do well in making cabinets and people who do well on installing. Come here a little closer, I'll show you what he's doing. See how he's already drilled a hole for the drain and for the hot and cold water lines? Now notice this little piece of tape. They don't tell you to do this, it's something we do. You don't want any sawdust or debris into your water lines. You want those water lines to flow. So in the process, we keep all that closed up so nothing can get into the line. So here's a case where they're already putting in a base cabinet. They're going to put the walls around it. But notice how he's putting it together. He's standing on the floor in the factory, in the building center, and putting all this together. Out on a site built, he's laying down in the mud. He's crawling under the sinks. You don't have any of that here. A whole lot easier and a whole lot faster. In just the moments that we've been here, he's already plumbed the piece in, put the discussion rings on, dropped the drains in. He's ready for the sink to be put in on the other side. Now step down here and let's look at the bathtub. Alright, here's a case where we put in a standalone tub. You see he's already got the faucet in. He was able to get underneath, bring the plumbing up, hook it into the faucet. They take this tape on here because in the production process, you got a lot of debris, handguns, people moving around. That keeps that thing clean and solid for the consumer. Plus they got a top over the top so none of the debris drops into the tub. These are things we learn as we go across, just like this piece here. Whenever we have a vinyl floor, we coat the vinyl floor with a piece of plastic until it gets down the production line. So you pre-assemble things and how it's put together. Notice too how they're putting in the walls. Up there on the back, he's tying in the shower head. That shower head was pre-assembled and then brought over. And he's also mounting it on a block, so when he gets into the shower, that's a sturdy shower head. It's not going to be moving around. He'll bring it down to the center set. We just saw the center sets being put together. He'll put those center sets. See, he's putting it into the hole. He'll bring the piece in on the top for the cold water, hook the lines up with the proper colors in the bottom, and in a few minutes, you've watched him right here go ahead and put in the pieces he needs for the shower head. This is labor. Whenever you can save labor, you've increased the value of your home because you've got it for less money and you can't see labor. You can see all the physical things, but you can't see labor. Here's what we're doing. These guys do this every day. They know exactly how to put it together and make it work fast. That's what you want. Just want to show you one more thing. This is a sub-assembly process. So it's again where people assemble things and then it goes to be installed onto the floor. So join us next week when we go into the cabinet shop and show just how we make these to make them better for you. Have a great day.